Hello! Thank you for watching this video. It is the commentary on part 1 of Smashed. It's just me today, George. We'll probably have more guests later on, but for this first video it's just going to be me by myself. Probably get some cast members in, maybe some people who helped out behind the scenes. But for this first one, it's just going to be me on my lonely, and for that reason, it may not be as brilliant as the later ones, but we'll see how it goes, shall we? Play then? Yeah, let's hit play. Ready, go. Yeah, this opening ident just literally, I shot it in my kitchen with a chalkboard and a ridiculously chubby hand. Look at that chubby little thumb. I look like 4 years old. I'm 20. I'd like to throw that out there. I'm 20 years old. I have the thumb of a 4-year-old. Horrific. Horrific. So yeah, I made this decision to, you've probably worked it out by now, have the start of the film be a bit from later on in the film. Yeah, you probably worked that out. It's because, I always used to love the idea of, well, whenever I saw it happen in films, they'd sort of have the end of the film near the beginning, sort of like Butterfly Effect is an example. I always used to think, because I was ridiculously naive, that was really cool. That was so clever, the writing there, how they make everything sort of link back in. But they don't. They've literally just taken a scene and moved it. But it feels so much clever, because you see everything leading up to that. And it's like, whoa, it all links in. But it doesn't. They've just taken a scene and put it later. And I think I mean to say so much cleverer, but that's not a word. So never mind. God, these credits are long, aren't they? They're long. Anyway, so I eventually got to the stage where I realised that was a bit cheaty, actually. Because there was never really a reason for it. It was just this little cheat that writers could do to make a film seem cleverer than it actually is. So I wanted to use that in the film as a sort of homage to my younger, naive self. But I wanted there to be a reason for it. So for this film, there is a reason for it, which I'm not going to say now, but as you get later into the film, you'll sort of see that there's a purpose for the scene being at the start rather than later on. And my god, look at the camera quality. I promise it gets better than that. Basically, the issue was, with the cameras, is I don't have any money. And I wanted to make it all found footage and everything, so I just thought I'd use my own camera. And my own camera is terrible! We have this whole idea because there are two cameras in the film. One that belongs to Brandon, who's my character, one that belongs to Chicken. And so for anything that was filmed from Brandon's camera, we wanted to use my camera, and anything from Chicken's camera, we were going to use Jake's camera, Jake being the guy that plays Chicken. You haven't met Chicken yet. You'll see, he's a character. The problem with that, though, is that Jake's camera stopped working, didn't it? It just stopped working. The quality was hideous, and the sound, all that you could hear was kind of like... So we decided not to use it in the end, which was a right pain in the arse, because some of the scenes actually have both of the cameras filming at once, so we just have to shoot it twice as many times. We had to shoot it twice because we had to do both the angles, and we had to use Jake's actual camera that doesn't work as a sort of just a prop of a camera. Anyway, the quality gets a bit better soon. After around a couple of scenes, it gets a lot better because I think we just stopped using Jake's camera altogether. And whenever it's Jake's camera, that's when the quality's really bad. Luckily, we sort of got to work it into the script. I realised halfway through filming that the camera's terrible, so I sort of reference it later, but Lucy has a go at how... Not Lucy, Claudia, sorry, has a go at how bad the camera is. I just completely talked all over Lucy there. Lucy's the actor who plays Claudia. You just saw her there. She's fantastic, by the way. And I just completely talked over her, so that was rude. And this is Harriet, who plays Peg. You sort of saw a few clips of her before. Yeah, the clips thing. I really like that about this. That might be my favourite thing about this film. But before I talk about that, look out here, because you see my legs. Ready? There! That's my foot! You just saw my foot! Because I was just off camera directing, and she turns the camera around and pointed it right at my feet. That was good. I wanted to cut it out, but I thought, fuck it, keep it in. Little Easter egg. What was I saying? Oh yeah, having the footage cut back to the footage that was already on the camera. I thought that was just quite individual, sort of a new idea. God, look at those effects. Wow. Wow. High budget stuff, guys. The fact that it cuts back to what was previously on the camera, I think it highlights the fact that the film's less about sort of horror and stuff, and all the nasty, yucky things that are going on, but more about the characters and the sort of... It's basically like a teen romance film. And I think the fact that you see everything that was going on before really helps with what I really wanted the film to be about, which was not about horror, but about how you would deal with the idea of being in mortal danger, and what sort of, if you could, what kind of message would you leave behind. It's really morbid, but I used to think about that. Like, if I knew I was in some kind of horrible danger and I had a camera, who would I leave a message for? Who would I talk to? What would I say? Knowing that I could be absolutely, completely 100% honest, because there'd be no repercussions or anything. Who and what would be the most important thing to me? And as anyone who's seen my reviews knows, I am all about character. And I think that that sort of situation is one where you can sort of see the truth of a character. So that was something I was really interested in. And I think that cutting back to everything that was on the camera before gives a bit more background to that and gives it a bit more gravitas. So yeah, I've talked way past the ending of the video now. But I hope you liked it. You know, do the whole bang it in a comment thing. And share, blah, like, blah, subscribe, all that rubbish. And look out for the next video, which will probably be coming sooner than I'd anticipated. I was going to do a video every month, but now I think that the next part, because the first part's so short, I might do the next part a bit sooner. So look forward to that. Alright, and keep watching the videos, please. Bye. Stay geeky. Mwah. Mwah. Bye.